Yo, what is poppin'? Nick the Show here at Tiger Huddle Network. Today we're just gonna give y'all a little bit of a YouTube recap of what we done over the summer, plans for the fall semester, and what we're gonna do for additional stuff. First, I want to start off where we last finished. We finished off, doing a little bit of spring coverage, a little bit of baseball and softball, and some spring football. And then over the summer, we did a lot of summer football, 7-on-7s, football camps, and we did additional basketball for Delhi and HL Bourgeois. So that was pretty dope to begin with. The support that we got on our new stuff, our preseason honors, our schedules that we made, even though there's a few minor mistakes, just look at the numbers. We almost gained, I want to say, like 1,000 likes on everything combined, and we made so many followers from that, and the kids were engaging when we made the schedule. So I just want to thank everybody who played a part in sharing and liking and commenting and being very supportive of that, because I spent day in and day out editing them schedules, finding the teams and looking it up and putting it into the graphic designs and everything, finding the schedules, and it was cool. So just seeing the support from that was very awesome. Same thing with the first team, second team, and the watch list. That went crazy. Everybody went crazy for that. We got so many DMs from that saying how hard that was, the support we got from that, and we're very excited for high school football. So I want to start it off with this year. We're gonna cover a lot of teams this year, week by week. We're gonna go to certain games. We still have a few games that's in the potentials of going to, like we're trying to do a lot of double headers. If a game on a Thursday, we'll go to that game, and then if there's another game on Friday, we'll go to that game. And we've been doing that. We potentially got another one in the works of doing that as well. I just want to say that. But overall, though, everything's been going great. Everything's been going good. The support we got from Homer Christian, Ellender, Vandy, HL Bourgeois, West St. John, Captain Shreve, Cedar Creek, Lincoln Prep, and Ruston has been through the roof, and we really love it. We're gonna add a few more games, and we're not gonna talk about it right now in the broadcast right now. We're just gonna talk about a few simple things that I thought we should discuss about. The goals for this school year is very simple and very basic. Just to put out more content, just to put players on the platform that need or who deserve the spotlight. It's a lot of kids that we covered over the summer too with our Alpha Athletes highlights. If you see Alpha Athletics, we covered a lot of kids from Sonoria Wilson, Darius James, Connor Wallace, and many more other players too, Cooper as well from Vandy. So those guys are some dogs, and those guys got the potential to go play to the next level. And with me tapping in with these kids, man, that just shows me that I got a voice, I got a platform, I got an influence to go help these kids get to the next level. Because at the end of the day, these kids want ball, and these kids got that dog in them, you heard me? So just seeing that and just putting it on the platform and seeing how that goes, man, everybody been rocking with it for sure. Everybody been rocking with it. I also want to talk about basketball. We tapped in with Del High and Franklin Parish and Mangrum and a few other schools too. They had a little summer basketball tournament. We went out there, showed some support. We was tapped in with them players. We've been tapped in with Del High since Lincoln Prep spring football. Matter of fact, we're gonna go, I want to say day 1 or day 2 of the Delhi Community Jamboree to watch Delta Charter take on Lincoln Prep. So we're gonna be tapped in for sure. Another team that we've really been tapped into was Captain Shreve. A lot of players been really showing us support. Shouts out to y'all. Like, we've been getting so many messages, so many likes and everything from kids from Captain Shreve showing us love. So we're gonna lock in. It's some more games we're gonna go to. Thank God y'all got some Thursday games that we can attend. But I'm gonna be honest, outside of football, we're gonna tap in. Like, that student section, hey, it's very lit, and we gotta tap in with y'all for sure. Let's talk about my time in Homer. Originally, I am from Homer, Louisiana. Ellender Memorial graduate, class of 18. So that was the first team I went tapped in with. I tapped in with a few players. Savante Aldridge, another guy that we did on our Alpha Athletes. You got to check out that playlist, because we do have him, and he's going to be one of them guys that's going to turn it up a notch for him to say he's a sophomore. And I want to say this too about our sophomore class. Ahmad Hudson, the #1 tight end in the nation. Yeah, Sam Hartwell, a guy who came in for the spring. We interviewed him as well, who dropped his balls and really dominated when Josh got hurt. Cooper, he also one of them guys too. Like these guys, man, they playing well, man. You feel me? So a lot of good things coming out that sophomore class that we're very excited about, and I'm just excited to just put out the content, to be honest. You know, at the end of the day, people be asking me, are you a journalist, or are you a reporter, or are you this, that, and the third? And you know, my background is coming up from making content and doing all this other stuff, from podcasts, radio, graphics, rap, and all that. And at the end of the day, I'm just really a content creator, bro. I just love making content. I love going out to the community, tapping in, networking, politicking with folks. You know what I'm saying? Putting their baby on the platform. You feel me? Parents love that. I love when parents DM us about an event that we can go to, or an event that's about to happen. You feel me? They let us know that, like, hey, like they really like us. They really support what we got going on. And you know, once we go off of that energy, like, you know, it's lit. And it gets to the point where, you know, shoot, we get messages from the school, like they'll send us stuff too as well. So a lot of people been asking about this, about NIL and this, that, and the third. As you can see with Alpha Athletes, we did do a little collab in May for Memorial Day for Murph with Train 318. We had some Alpha Athletes out there. We had like 5 people out there, you feel me? Jake Tyler, Sonoria Wilson, Hudson, Alex Hunt, and another guy too as well. So you know, we was tapped in too, so that was very lit. We're gonna have some more content coming out like that as well. You know, I'm tapped in with my boy Hayden. We're gonna get the camera stuff working. I'm just thinking about which team that we're gonna start actually doing that for. You know, I want to get some softball content with Simsboro with Hayden. I want to get some Lincoln Prep football content with Hayden as well. I'm really trying to get, you know what I'm saying, I'm really trying to get some more additional stuff too, you feel me? But you know, everything gonna come in motion. So you know, Tiger Huddle really lit right now. I just want to say, like, we started in March 4th. It's right now, it's mid-August, and I mean, every month, you know, since the start, like, we gained 150 followers on like overall all platforms for like every month, and just the support right there is very lit. If you've been watching the story on our Instagram story, like, that's where everybody been staying updated and, you know, very staying post. If you haven't, make sure that you have the notifications on, because we're gonna post a lot of additional stuff too as well on the Tiger Huddle Instagram story. We've been doing a little bit on the Facebook story as well, but that's kind of how active I am. I like to post stuff on the story instead of trying to flood it on the page. So make sure that you're tapped in with that as well. Also, our Tiger Huddle Twitter is somewhat growing as well. We're gonna start putting a little more tweets on there, to be honest with you. We just haven't really been consistent on there, but we're gonna start getting consistent. Our Snapchat's been booming, for the simple fact that I personally use Snapchat in my personal life, so I know how to use Snapchat when it comes to making content and just keeping stuff in that account. So if you haven't, the majority of our highlights are going to be on Snapchat first, and then get posted onto Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. And that's pretty much it. I just want to thank everybody who's been very supportive of the start of Tiger Huddle. Kind of started off on the radio, kind of left radio, went independent. We're still independent. So we've been moving a very heavy, very militant in the way that we've been going and posting content and everything. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been very supportive of that. I want to say this as well. Make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube page. Make sure that you have all the notifications on, as we will start posting more content like this on the page. To be honest with you, we've just been very busy with other stuff, but you know, we want to thank everybody who's been very supportive. Once again, I'm Nick DeShawn here at Tiger Huddle Network with another YouTube recap, and I'm out.